Hey, Bel,
Hey Dave.
do you like hard rock and heavy metal?
Yes, I do. But there are so many new releases out each week.
We couldn't possibly get through each album, could we?
No, but I have an idea.
What's this idea?
Why don't we grab a bunch of the new releases at random and give the first song a 90-second trial?
I like this idea, and if it impresses us, we can do a full review of it in the future.
That's the plan.
I like this plan. Let's get into it. We have a band called Barbarian, which I know absolutely nothing about. Have you heard of this band, Bel?
I have not. I don't even know where they're from. I'm sure we could look that up, but let's just go in blind.
All right. Don't have an idea of what type of style they are. This is completely virgin territory, so this is going to be fun. They have an album called The Reek of God that was out last week, and this song is called Maxima Culpa. So let's give it a listen.
All right.
This is cool, Tony.
Can't even pick a genre.
I can't even pick a word.
It's almost thrash right there.
Yeah.
But it's not.
Sort of a Sepultura vibe.
Yeah, I was getting that. It's sort of a thrash, almost death metal feel.
The old school.
Yeah,
Vocals are harsh, but not overpowering, so.
but not modern harsh, old school harsh.
Yeah.
Well, that's our 90 seconds.
Yeah.
What do you think?
That was interesting. It's like, musically it's cool, and then usually when harsh vocals come in, it kind of disappoints me. It's just like, okay, everyone's doing that now, but it's not modern harsh like we just decided. It's old school harsh, which is bands that we grew up with, like Sepultura, maybe even some early Slayer in there. But yeah, it's pretty cool. Don't know if they're a band that would go into like the shreddy solos. They've got kind of got the chops and the thrashy riffs, but might be one to explore a little bit further.
Possibly. Why don't we just have a quick look to see at least where they're from?
Okay, that'd be cool.
Regressive metal, they refer to themselves as. Regressive metal, instead of going forwards.
You're going backwards.
Yeah, apparently they're from Italy. I would not have picked that. I don't know why, but anyway.
There seems to be a lot of bands coming out of Italy recently, a lot of different styles as well. So
yeah,
cool we're getting
that's right.
The world stage global metal is happening more and more frequently.
Agree. All right, so next up we have a band called Karloff, which brings to mind old horror movies.
Mm-hmm.
Boris Karloff, yeah. I don't
Black
know.
and white, cheesy special effects. Let's see if the music represents it.
I hope so. They released an album called Revered by Death, and this is the song Pessimistic, Soaring. vocals. More so.
It's more coherent than the last one too.
Yeah.
It sounds very much like Max Cavalry, doesn't
It does. I wonder if this is his subject.
Could be his son.
Could be. Could be his granddad, Boris Karloff.
Resurrection. That's a cool effect.
Yeah, I like that. Can't stop it. All right. So that was different. Look, it was a little bit progressive at the start, actually, the way they kind of the syncing with the drums and the guitar. It just took me a little while to find my place, in the song, but I like that.
That effect that they have, that little wobbly effect, I mean, it takes me back to like hearing music for the first time and there's something cool being done on the guitar. It makes you want to pick up the instrument and like, how the hell did they do that? What notes are they using? What effects, what gear? That's just ear candy. It's just something different.
Yeah. And sound like they took the distortion right out of it, but they put like a cool wobbly effect on it. I liked it.
It was heavy and it was harsh, but it wasn't like overly produced. It wasn't like straight in your face like a lot of modern metalcore can be. So this was pretty regressive, like the other band's genre description as well.
Yeah.
Jesus, things are going backwards. I'll be happy. Going back to the 80s.
Yay. No, probably from the best generation, the X's. Karloff. And if they're not.
Next track for this week is a band called The Damned. And we were talking before we started filming. Bel, you don't know this band, do you?
No, I think I've heard of them, but I don't think I've heard them.
Yeah, they go all the way back to the 70s. They're one of those classic kind of punky glam goth bands. But notably, Guns N' Roses on the Spaghetti Incident covered their song New Rose. So if you know that album, the second track on that album is from The Damned. They're also in the Young Ones. They're in the episode Nasty, which is funny as hell. But they're kind of like the vampire-ish gothic band in that. So this will be interesting to hear what they've been doing 40-something years on from all those times. But so the Damned have an album out called Not Like Anyone Else, and this song is called There's a Ghost in My House. Judging by these titles, it's going to be interesting. Let's give it a listen.
All right.
There's a ghost in my house. It's the ghost of your memory and the ghost of the love you took from me. Where our love used to be, only shadows from the past I see. I can't see no race, the vision of your smiling face. Though you found somebody
The sticky vibe.
I can't get over you. There's a ghost in my house. I can't hide from the ghost of your love's inside. It keeps on haunting me, just keeps on reminding me. In my mind I know you're gone, but in my heart you're holding on to the memories of happy times, but to the love that was mine. But we're far apart, you're always in my heart. There's a ghost in my house, I can't hide from the ghost of your love's inside. You're still such a part of me, so deep in the heart of me. I just keep hearing footsteps on the stairs when I know there's no one there. Every day I love you more, so much more than the day before.
I feel like to start out, it's kind of fun, but there's a bit of a dark story here.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. Lyrically.
Yeah.
All right. Well, look, that we're launching into the second verse there, I think. But yeah, absolutely. I got that pretty early on. They made that clear. It sounds upbeat, but it's a bit of a sad story, isn't it? someone
is.
obviously
That's
is no longer
great on-
there.
Yeah, and on the first listen, the story just comes through, and yeah, it's a fun way to get a bit of a dark message across. But it's quite different
Yes.
to what I know from this band previously. So I wonder if this
Oh.
whole album is of that, or if, as an opening track, it's an unusual way to set the tone. But I could picture Alice Cooper guesting on this, be the type of quirky humor that he
Yeah.
does.
Yeah, there was some sort of spooky vibe happening there, possibly with the keyboard. It just was brief, so I mean it fits in with the title of the song. But yeah, you're right. I think. I mean, I wonder if he's even met these guys. Probably they've both been around since the early
He's met everyone.
70s. No doubt. Yeah, that was fun. I liked it. I'd probably check out the rest of the album. I don't know what they sound like before this, but it's nice when bands progress, even at this point, 40 or so years
I didn't
on,
even know they were still around, to
50.
be honest. I'm just like, wow.
Okay, cool. Yeah. So number 5 on our list today is a band called Textures. I have not heard of this band. I don't know where they're from. The album's called Genotype, I should say, and the song is called Void. So going in blind here, Dave. Let's find out what we're going to get. Fading.
I hope so, because I'm not hearing a thing.
It's very faint. There we
Here
go.
we go. Oh god, this might actually be Textures.
There's some textures. Very modern sounding. I'm getting that.
Uh-huh.
Ooh. You thinking metalcore?
Could be.
Oh.
Jeez, this is going to be prog.
It could be. Atmospheric frog.
Yeah. Is
In
the
that
song 20
case,
minutes?
We might not get very far into the song. No, the song's only 3 minutes 40.
Cool, Clint.
We're at 90 seconds. Let's give it a bit more time.
Yeah.
We're 2 minutes in. If it is prog, a nearly 4 minute song might be an intro track.
Yeah.
It's a builder, that's for sure.
Yeah.
I'm intrigued.
Me too.
I'm going to stop it there because it's been nearly 3 minutes. So we've got to be fair and equitable about this. I have to say I am intrigued, like I said. I really enjoyed what I was hearing there. There's definitely a build. I wanted to hear more. I wanted to keep that going, actually. I felt like there was more to kind of get from that than what I'd already heard. Like the other songs, we knew where we're going, what we're going to get with it, but that one was a mysterious.
Yeah, definitely. And certainly it's building towards something. I'm really not sure what direction. It could still go metalcore. It could go progressive. It could end up in so many different places. It's just gripped us both. I think we were both just in tune with what was happening, each new development as it came. So, yeah, I wonder if it is a concept album, if it is prog and the whole thing just keeps progressing like that, it'd be an amazing listen.
Absolutely. I'd like to definitely perhaps put on the next song and just hopefully, like if that was an intro track, then, you know, get a feel for what the band are about, you know, in their kind of standard format. So
Shall we do it? We'll give it 90 seconds for the next song.
Oh, all right. Let's do that.
Let's
I'll
do
just
it.
bring up the album. Yeah, we can do what we want, right?
Exactly. It's our show. We're going to be unpredictable.
Okay. Genotype, the album. Okay, so that was Void. Okay, the next track goes for 6 minutes 42, so that seems somewhat
Frog
prog-like.
territory.
You could be. Charlotte Vessels features on this one. This song's called At the Edge of Winter, so let's give it a go. Whoa, didn't expect that. I like this. Definitely my jam. Melodic. That was cool. That's 90 seconds of that one. So I definitely feel like I got a sense more in that. So just a very long intro track, I guess, of what it was.
I think there'll be a lot more surprises throughout the album. I'm wondering if they got two singers, if maybe the guitarist handles the harsher vocals at the start and then the other singer.
Yeah.
Or if there's... I feel like there could be two guitar players and they're both singers, because it's a long time for a singer to stick around. Like James LeBray goes off stage when Dream Theater are playing sometimes.
Yeah, okay. Don't know anything about the band, but I'm keen to find out more. I just quickly looked up Charlotte Vessel. She's a Dutch singer from Delane.
Oh, okay. I know that band, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
So,
do we know where Textures is from? Are they Dutch as well?
They are. They're Dutch as well. The Dutch progressive metalcore. So that's where the modern kind of
comes those little elements, like that little cut stuttery thing that they do with the production on some of the vocals there. But it's not annoying metalcore though. There's just some heavier elements.
Yeah, sort of almost a genty feel as well in parts of the guitar work. So, which is fine with me.
Yeah, but they're not a one-trick pony. They can play the higher end of the guitar as well. So, got all these different elements that go into the melting pot to make this interesting music that they come up with.
Yeah, I'm keen to check them out. Could be a contender for our
Song
Album
number
of
8
the
for this
week
week is a
review?
band
I'll
called
have
Death
to-
Dealer. Once again, I am unfamiliar with this band. I think, Bel, you know this
Me
band
too.
either?
No,
Cool.
never heard of
Okay.
them.
Interesting, cool. So the album is called Reign of Steel, and the song is called Assemble. First track from this album, so let's have a listen.
Let's listen. Some evil sounding riffs there.
Here we go.
Ooh. Oh,
Oh, yeah.
wow. What a week.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh, I couldn't cut him off mid-screen there.
Oh, no, thank you
Damn.
for giving me full screen. That was fucking cool.
All right, so I'm going to throw it out there. Obviously, I was getting Priest.
Yeah.
You know, very strong Priest vibes. But, you know, fast, heavy Priest, like Painkiller Priest, not, you know, breaking the law
Mhm.
kind of era
Yeah.
Priest.
Yeah. Bit of
But it
early
was,
power metal Halloween as well.
yeah, yes, that's a good one. But absolutely its own thing too. Like it wasn't
Yeah.
trying to be a rip-off of either of those bands.
It's just interesting composition as well, just having that assemble go over everything, and it had like the two vocals going at the same
Yeah.
time. Just made it its own unique style.
Yeah, it was like an order, and you could kind of like assemble was like giving an order. You can kind of just
Yeah.
visualize troops kind of or whoever kind of coming to attention and forming up.
Just that
Wow, that was just
unrelenting riff. That was cool.
yeah, it was, and unapologetic vocals. Like the guy just went for it and nailed it as well. Like super.
No, that
impressive.
whole I probably shouldn't show my full talent. No, if you're good at something, just do it, man. And he did
Just
it.
put it out there, and he did.
Yeah.
Perfect vocalist for that kind of music too.
Yeah.
Intriguing. Wow, we honestly like getting spoiled with choice here this week. It's going to be
You really are.
very difficult to pick an album to, you know, give a deep listen and talk about. But
Yeah.
we've still got 4 more songs to go. I don't remember hearing Helix over the course of my life, but that's all about to change because we've got. So Helix have put out an album called Scrap Metal, which is kind of cool, actually. I like that.
It's a clever
have
title.
A few different meanings. Yeah, it is. And oh, look, I'm sure that you and I can both relate to this, Dave, because the song is called "Stuck in the 80s."
Oh yeah.
All right, let's give it a go.
Oh yeah.
Classic.
Picture this coming on MTV.
These guys have been
Running
around
back
for
and getting a
ages.
drink. Yeah. That was cool.
I think they're Canadian, actually. I like it. Great lyrics.
I like it.
Take a ride in my time machine, back to when the music seemed so much better than it is today. I don't know, what can I say? I'm stuck in the 80s.
We should make this our theme song, Dave.
Oh, we should. I want to see this live.
Stuck. Oh, it's already in your head. What a catchy chorus. Love it.
Well, you may not like my fashion or the way I dress or curl my hair. But if you didn't like the 80s, baby, maybe you just weren't there.
Can't argue with that. All right, we'll have to leave it there. But I love
brilliant.
that. That was so
That was
fun.
brilliant.
Yeah.
And it wasn't like, tongue in cheek like Steel Panther or any of the like parody ones you go around. They live it, they breathe it, they believe
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
If you
They
were
were
there,
there.
it just struck that chord. Yeah.
That's right. Yeah, absolutely. Of course. I mean, I lived it. I want to go back there for sure.
I want to go back.
It was much more fun than what it is like today. But
It's so exciting. So many new bands, so many new albums.
yeah,
Bands actually got promotion, MTV, Rage, if you're in Australia. And just, something new
was-
each week. It's just great.
it was a good time to be alive, I have to say. So yeah, I'll definitely be at least listening to the rest of that song.
Yeah,
If
absolutely.
not the rest of the album, time permitting. There are so many,
I
to
know,
work
it's
through this week.
Really good week.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay, song number 10 for this week is a band called Alkaloid, and I believe they're from Germany. This album is called Bark Out of Bounds, and it's a live album.
I think this is a band that have gone in and done some actual Bach live performance of Bach in some way, shape, or form. Yeah.
Yeah, with the Bark Out of Bounds live album. So this could be interesting. The song is called Allegro, so let's give it a listen.
Okay. Wonder when they'll launch in.
90 seconds of crowd. Okay, cool.
I think that. Oh. Cool. I do love
I like this.
metal versions of classical music. Oh. This is all live too. Amazing.
Yeah. This is mixed really well. I can hear instruments on either side.
You're right. Oh. All right.
That was cool.
We'll go on. Yeah. Yeah, that was great. It was you're right about the mixing because I could hear each guitar doing their thing. The bass was thundering.
Just pounded in when that came in. That was cool.
It's very, I mean, Bach wrote for, well, he wrote for like all, full orchestras, but also for like quartets, for example. But I love it when musicians translate, what he's written to a band, essentially a band to, 3 guitars and a set of drums. Like it's really, really clever. And these guys have just come out firing. Like they did an amazing job in the 90 seconds that I just heard.
Yeah. And a whole live concert of them doing that'd be really impressive to hear.
Yeah,
And,
absolutely.
Guitar music, I can just sit back and just listen to guitars all night long. So I'm in my happy spot for that one. Guitars
Well,
are
I
cool.
could sit, yeah, I'd happily listen to that. I think Bach's probably my favorite of the classical composers. So if it's done that well, which that was really good, there was nothing sloppy about that. Okay. All right, so second last track is by Poppy, who I've heard the name. I know there's a bit of hype around this artist. I don't think I've ever heard anything from her, but that's about to change. So this is her song,
Me
Public
too.
Domain. Yep, Public Domain from Empty Hands, her latest release.
Okay.
Let's give it a go.
Let's see what Poppy's all about.
Your face. All right, that's 90 seconds.
Oh, thank God.
So, what did you think, Dave?
Suddenly baby metal sounding a lot better.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I'm sure there's an audience, and
Oh, yeah,
it's
definitely.
well, it's well produced. I'm sure there'd be a lot that would go into putting that together. I'm just feeling old.
Yeah. You know, the thought I might leave this one to the kids popped into my head as I was listening to that. There's nothing wrong with it. It just wasn't one of my preferred tracks from this week.
Yeah.
I think it was just a little...
Great week.
Yeah, it certainly has. I don't even know if I can pinpoint why. I probably wouldn't put that on again. Just there seemed to be a lot going on at the start, and then when it actually kind of became a cohesive song, it wasn't anything particularly, wow, that's amazing. It was just kind of bopped along, and it was fine, but yeah, just not
poppy rock metal. But yeah, at the start it went all different places, and it didn't put me into... So many songs tonight has put us into a mood straight away. We know what we're getting. Even like the surprising one, which was Textures. That took us on a journey, but we were hooked. But this was just cut here. It's all over the place, and it's the TikTok generation. You got 30-second videos that you just scroll. Your attention span can keep up with this, whereas I like paying attention to something for a while. It's just too
I'm willing to
over the shop for me.
Yeah, agree. All right, well, we'll leave Poppy to our teenagers, I think.
Yeah. Okay, lucky last of the night, and lucky last of this band's career. I think we all know who Megadeth is. Megadeth released their self-titled album last Friday. This is the opening track, Tipping Point, and it's Megadeth, man, so I think I've got an idea of what we're going to hear, so let's get into it. I'm sure it's going to be awesome.
I know it's going to be awesome, but let's listen to it anyway.
Me too.
Oh, I miss these guys.
Oh yeah. Dave just had a distinctive guitar tone. And it wasn't just his setup, it was his feel.
Exactly. Unmistakable.
As soon as a Megadeth song came on the radio or MTV back in the day, it's just like, stop everything. That's Dave.
Just his chugging. It's just all him. Like,
so many bands do it, the Big Four, Pantera. But he had a feel for it.
yeah, all him and feel. I mean, oh no, the way he shifts as well, it's unmistakable. Oh, love it. Oh. All right.
That's a reason to pick up a guitar and learn how to play, kids.
That was great.
Yeah, I like the song. It's like Vince's Megadeth, but not like repeating the same things over and over again. It's what you want. They're not trying to do Rust in Peace or Peace Sells again. So yeah, it's a pretty solid opening track to their final album. So it's going to be had to make a Megadeth statement, and it's Megadeth. It's self-titled Megadeth. So yeah,
Yes.
pretty much exactly what I wanted.
I agree with your point. They're not trying to, put out another Rust in Peace, but it's very much like old, fast Megadeth because, I mean, they're definitely a band, and Dave Mustaine has evolved his sound over the years, tried new things, and he's always made it interesting. Some of the old school diehard fans may not agree, but yeah, he's just kind of always done what he wanted. But this really kind of harkens back to that sort of the earlier days, and I love that because it's clean. It's got that clean sound. As in like modern kind of technology of recording, but the old energy. Really cool.
Exactly. That's a great way to put it.
I have held off listening to the album because, I mean, okay, I've heard this song before, but yeah, when it came out as a single before we even decided to do this, but that's all right. Like I can tomorrow, this is an album I'll definitely be listening to and look forward to that.
So that brings us to the end of checking out the new releases for this week. We certainly found a hell of a lot of good music to listen to, didn't we, Bel?
A lot. We are spoiled for choice this week, so it's going to be
I reckon
very tough to pick one of these out to talk about in more depth and do a review on, which will be our next video.
Yep, there's at least 3/4 of this whole list that we could deep dive into the albums as a whole. We'll have a conversation behind the scenes and figure out which album we're going to review in full. We may need to put a few in a hat and draw one out because I'm going to find it very difficult to pick. That could actually be the easy way to do it. We'll just draw them at random. So yeah, that'll be fun. So that's it for our first week. We hope you enjoyed it. Until next time, we'll see you in the darkness.